If you would this evening with me, turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 14. As we return to this letter, we return to a tough doctrine. This is on the doctrine of tongues. And the Apostle Paul saw fit to give a lengthy discussion in this letter to the Corinthian church on this topic of the spiritual gift of tongues. Now, little did he know, even after the mentioning in church annals of this gift, in fact, there's very little evidence to suggest that the gift of tongues was practiced in the church from the days after the conclusion of the book of Acts up until the 1700s. Little did Paul know that 1700 years after he would write this letter, this gift would once again be a controversial one and continue to be so for 300 years. But what do the scriptures say about tongues? This is perhaps the most extensive teaching on tongues in all of the scriptures. And we'll look at it tonight, particularly in light of the early church, the church in Corinth, as God used that tongue, or that gift of tongues, as a miraculous or powerful gift to show that the Holy Spirit had come upon the people. Follow along as I read from 1 Corinthians 14, the first 25 verses. Bear with me, it is a rather lengthy passage. Pursue love and earnestly desire the spiritual gifts, especially that you may prophesy. For one who speaks in a tongue speaks not to men, but to God. For no one understands him, but he utters mysteries in the Spirit. On the other hand, the one who prophesies speaks to people for their upbuilding and encouragement and consolation. The one who speaks in a tongue builds up himself.